Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Yuri Perez.
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Here comes a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Perez, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That one to first. Wade steps on the bag. One up, one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
Up now for Washington, Stone Garrett. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Here's Nolan Gorman. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
1-2.
Swings and chases a low one there. Wong down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Back here in Miami, and today on the hill, Mitchell Parker. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Rodolfo Castro. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury. This is Bryson Stott. Now snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Runner takes off. That's hard hit on the line. DePaula makes the catch, and there's one gone. And time now for the Marlins lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Luis Matos.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Ripped on a line. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And up next for Miami, MJ Melendez. 2 outs. Runner on the move. This one in the air. House sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. 1 left for Miami. We played an inning. No score. New inning getting started. And now up for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. Out to short. Sweeney fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Davison De Los Santos. Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the third baseman, Brady House. Fastball for a strike. Here's a 1-2. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one not close. And a count 2-1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
The throw to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. And at the plate for Miami, Luis Matos. 1 out, base is empty. Base hit, left center field.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now for the Marlins, Trey Sweeney. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw and they can't get the out. 2 on, 1 out. Dylan Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 runs in. Cut off. Now a throw home. Save. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 out, runner at second. And up next for Miami, Max Schumann. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Outside low, ball 2. Ground ball left side. Gets to it with a slide. The throw. What a play. Inning over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Matos hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Josue De Paula. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
2 down, bases empty. Rodolfo Castro digging in for the Nationals.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 out, space is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. And a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So here's Wade now. Stop. Gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Come on, late night Lamont.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. MJ Melendez, the next up for the Marlins. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
So they're all loaded up. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And at the plate for Miami, Luis Matos. This to third, House. Throws to first. Out. They limit the damage here. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 3 and the Nationals nothing. Start of the 4th. Up now for Washington, Brendan Rodgers. Swing and a ball popped in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. So up next, Stone Garrett. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And a foul ball. Garrett at first, 1 gone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Trey Sweeney. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now for the Marlins, Dylan Cruz. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's caught for the out. And up next for Miami, Max Schumann. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now 2 aboard. Back to the top of the lineup. Now, Jose Caballero. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Mitchell Parker done for the night, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Now on the mound for the Nationals, DJ Hurts.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now here is Bryson Stott. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Caballero over at second. Stop. On at first with 2 down. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Oh, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. Melendez around third. He scores. They clear the bases.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Luis Matos. That one missed. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground, Castro tosses to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We played 4. It's the Marlins 8 and the Nationals nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball 2. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now up for Washington, Davison De Los Santos.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Fish up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Here's the third baseman, Brady House.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Marlins 8 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder,
Dylan Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Drilled in the air out towards right center. DePaula in position. Makes the grab. Out number 2.
now batting the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Max Schumann. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Marlins down quietly as the lead holds at 8-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 down.
Now batting the shortstop, Rodolfo Castro.
So the lineup flips over. Rodolfo Castro digging in for the Nationals. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Nationals gone in order. Still 8-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Jose Caballero.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Bryson Stock getting ready to hit. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wade Jr.
And now for the Marlins, Lamont Wade Jr. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
In the dirt, but kept close.
2 strikes.
One, two now. On the ground to short, could be 2. 1 at second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 8 and the Nationals nothing. Ronnie Enriquez taking over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago. Just missed.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a base hit into right center field.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Garrett off of first with 2 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next one misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Marlins 8 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, MJ.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. It has the distance, gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 9-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. DJ Hers will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Jorge Lopez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Man at first, and now the center fielder, Luis Matos. There's the swing and a miss.
1-2.
Base hit center field. And now two aboard. Trey Sweeney, the next up for the Marlins. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second and third, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Lifted in the air, right field. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
One down. Max Schumann, the next up for the Marlins. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Jose Caballero will hit next. Out to short. Castro. They get the force, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Marlins 11 and the Nationals nothing. New pitcher for the Marlins, Jared Koenig.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now at the plate, Robert Hassel III. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
And the count is 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And it's fouled away. House, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Marlins 11 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, right there.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Into the dive, and he got it.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, MJ Melendez. One and 2 here. Slow roller up the middle. Flips it. 1 at second. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Connor Wong, the next up for the Marlins. Next offering misses down and away. The Marlins up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jorge Lopez out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Alec Jacob.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
First and second, 2 down. Luis Matos, the next up for the Marlins. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next for Miami, Trey Sweeney. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Wong around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 13-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now a chance for Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Through 8 full, Marlins on top, 13-0. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Way out front for strike 2.
Full count.
And that one hammered, ranging back on the warning track and hauls it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Koenig is just 1 strike away. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.